On our journey today, we are going to check out a photo of Friar Park taken from above. So, slide on your backpack and grab your passport and come along with me as we travel back in time. This video is sponsored by Audible Adventures. Kindly sign up for an annual subscription today. It is a great way to support my research and productions. Long fellow time travelers, this is Scott Cardinal. Thanks for joining me on another photo analysis video. Today we are traveling back in time to the estate of Friar Park in 2014. That is when it is believed this photo was taken by photographer Tony Margiacci. So let's start our photo analysis. It is assumed that this photo was taken from a hot air balloon, but I could be wrong about that, so if anybody knows, kindly let me know in the comments below. As you likely know, this photo shows the mansion and surrounding gardens built by English lawyer Frank Crisp. Starting in the foreground are a great deal of trees, many of which were planted by a team of gardeners in the late 1800s. The lake is out of view, but it would be found underneath where the camera was when this photo was taken. In the center, you can see a Dutch knot garden with evergreens shaped in the form of scrolls. And on all sides are gravel paths. At the far end is a water feature that Frank Crisp referred to as "Ye Fountain of Perpetual Mirth." To this side are steps that lead down to a well-manicured lawn that clearly slopes downward from the gravel paths along the side. And leading up to an elevated terrace are curving stone steps. There is a gravel path that runs quite a distance, and on each end are curved garden seats. The approach driveway is to the left, and it begins at the southeastern portion of the property. There is also a driveway that once led to the upper lodge where the driver for the Crisp family lived and where he used to bring the horse-drawn carriages and then later the automobiles. The driveway also wraps around to the back where deliveries are made and where there is a staff entry. And in the background you can see glass houses. Some people call them hothouses. Over 100 years ago, Friar Park supposedly had about 3 dozen of them. Now it looks like there are just a few. There is an area near the glass houses where fruit trees and berries once grew and is now a series of gardens. And within those gardens you can see a couple of nice water features, which one of them at least looks like a water fountain, and the other one may or may not just be a pond. There are buildings to the west of the house for the use of gardeners and for storage. And there is a driveway on the northwestern portion of the property for the use of staff and for deliveries. And behind these trees there is a structure for a garage. On the far right is the legendary Alpine Garden. It could also be described as a rockery, and it's covered with all sorts of beautiful and colorful alpine plants. You can't see it in this photo because it's out of view, but there is a miniature recreation of the Matterhorn at the very top of the Alpine Garden. And beneath it all is a series of thematic caves, some of which are filled with Frank Crisp's collection of German garden gnomes. In the center of this photo is the mansion that Frank Crisp built and moved into with his wife and children in 1895. Incidentally, I know that I'm moving kind of fast and I'm painting some really broad strokes here. So if you want to learn more detailed information about Friar Park, you could buy one of my books about it, or, better yet, get a subscription to Audible Adventures, and you can listen to very detailed audio tours of the interior and exterior of the mansion and all the different gardens. On the left, you can see the south side of the mansion, and it is also the location of the main entry to get inside of it. And now looking at the east side of the mansion, along the ground floor was built a dining room, a study, a library, and a series of drawing rooms. And above that are bedrooms and the associated living chambers for the family. And of course, at the very top is a labyrinth of attic rooms. And at the far end is a terrace that offers enchanting views of the surrounding gardens. And of course, you can't help but notice that there is a tower that rises up to a fourth floor and an additional space beneath the pyramidal roof. And so this concludes this photo analysis of a photo taken from above Friar Park. I hope that this gives you a good understanding of how interesting and beautiful Friar Park is, and that there is a lot more to the estate than that it was owned by musician George Harrison. If you have any thoughts about this subject matter, please put those in the comments below and share what's on your mind. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You could also go on Amazon or any other bookseller and order some of my books about Friar Park. Please do me a favor and download the Audible Adventures app on your iPhone or Android. I do look forward to you joining me again for another photo analysis video. So until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.